Oh, sorry. I have apple in my teeth.
Apple in your teeth?
Apple in my teeth.
It says we're live on YouTube. It says we're live. We got some elves here. Look at Santa left his Santa hat, or it's mine, or I don't know.
Something.
I'm Santa. You know, I can only wear this a couple times a year.
And here we are.
She's good for a couple of days, and that's it. Also, it's incredibly hot. I think it's also a children's size small. So I can't move in it very well. It's very warm.
We have fun.
All right. It is the season. We got Whitney in white. Whitney looking very festive in her white. I'm digging it. We got Dory. She's listening in. I'm digging it. So we got listeners. We got live. We got Cece Schuber on her way to excellence. Actually, already is excellent. Right?
Getting better.
Excellent leader, getting better. Okay. And then I got to talk about Whitney for a second because I haven't seen you or gotten to tell you. I texted you about like being in the top. What were you? In some crazy number in the company?
Less than 200 or something? Less than 100?
Weren't you no, not less than 100. I think it was 160 something.
In the company. I mean, come on.
Where's my pom-pom when you need it?
And I think that might have been before the 60% off day when I bought more stuff.
It was before that.
Heck yeah.
It was. So I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what's going to happen by month end. Holy buckets. And you're going to get a little gift in the mail because you won the 60% off drawing.
I know. Very exciting.
And you're going to get a star gift in the mail, and you might get it before the rest of them because they're going to get theirs at the Christmas party. So you might get yours in advance.
I'll keep it under wraps.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, literally.
Literally.
And then we got star team builder Maggie and she's in very good mood lighting. Maggie Fortman's got mood lighting. Look at
it's like calm.
Yeah. Like she makes me want to talk slower. But I had extra coffee. Oh, Cease. Hey, you want to kick us off, Cease? Or do you want me to? It's going to have some fun.
Yeah, I can kick us off.
Yeah, kick us off.
Welcome to those of you on with us live, and thank you for those of you catching us back on this fabulous, miraculous Monday Lunch and Learn. And, we're just kind of continuing the culmination of our timely topics on Voxer, which it all just, weaves together so beautifully, right? And, we're still in the mindset of thinking like a retailer. And while it is December 12th, it's only December 12th, right? So people have just come onto the double digits of our fresh new month and a fresh new week. And so people are still gathering gifts, kind of getting their ducks in a row, getting their carolers in a line, I don't know, and finding the ways to continue to serve, the people around them in ways that are quick, easy, simple, affordable, ravishing, extravagant, you don't know, right? And so it's our job to be able to provide multiple options. I just had a client today that ordered mascara. I offered my gifting services. She ordered 2 mascaras. Okay, that works, right? So be willing to offer no matter what, I guess. This is kind of my guidance for you. Be willing to offer no matter what and utilize these other things going on this month to connect with your clients. Many of us are registered for a really cool Kendra Scott event tomorrow night. I reached out to over 100 people individually to tell them about that. You better believe I'm going to follow up whether they get on that event or not, right? Hey, as long as I have you, just want to make sure, how are you doing on your giftables? Is there any way I can make your life easier? So just using the things we've already got going on to stay connected and stay in front of your clients, whether it be about that particular thing or not.
I love that word, giftables.
Me too. Did you make it up?
No, I don't think I did. I love that you think I did, but I don't think I did.
Restylized. That's your made up word.
That is my made up word, restylized, the restylized Cadillac. Yeah. And I don't know if it's caught on or not, but yeah,
I like it.
restylized. So I love what you said about thinking like a retailer. And that's kind of where we're going to hit today. And I'm going to give it a little switch up. And we just happen to have on the call live, Whitney, Dory, and Maggie being in the top in the Mac unit and top in sales and like top in their business and like experienced in the holiday selling season. So I'm just really super excited that the three of you are on. I'm going to call on Maggie shortly. And one thing that I want to say, Cece, you just like hit it all on the head, is that it's less than 2 weeks away, but it's still 2 weeks away.
Mm-hmm.
And most people feel like they're behind. You hear that all the time. You hear like one person, Maggie Fortman, say she gets her gifts in October, and then maybe Jen Gurry, right? And then next is like Whitney Schleline after that. And then you got Dory, who sometimes shops on Christmas Eve. I just called you out, Mom. It's okay. And then we help her with the boys and everything. Okay. And I'm saying that because people, like at the retreat this weekend, I was talking to a new friend that has nothing done. She has absolutely no gifts, no nothing. And it was the 11th yesterday. And I'm like, okay, we're less than 2 weeks out and she has nothing. And what I have always appreciated about our business is that we're there for our clients. And what I want to say, like, this is big girl stuff, my friends, is that we are in business. And so we know this happens to our clients. And so I want us to remember that we offer a service and that, yep, we might get a little towards the end, like, okay, because we own a business that this is the number one selling season. So all the things that we have going on, so do they. And the health challenges that we have going on, so do they. And sudden funerals, so do they. And sudden hardships and sudden overtime at work and sudden sicknesses. I think everyone has had a sickness in their home. Actually, all of us right here on the screen, I know have in the last couple of weeks, at least one sickness, if not several. Okay. And so does everyone else. So this message is kind of twofold. One is that thank goodness we have the flexibility of our business, right? Thank goodness we have that. Thank goodness when Maggie's recovering from her surgery, she can still text from the couch like she did when she was 19 years old and got, what's the kissing disease that you get when you're 19? Mono. Mono. Okay. Like, okay, 30 years, 25 years later, there she is. She's back, full circle, Mags, full circle. And these things happen to us, right? Whitney's husband goes out of state. I mean, out of the country. Okay. Like everybody has stuff, man. Like, aren't we so grateful that our business provides us with the flexibility that we can for our own families and for our own sanity? I'm so grateful for that. Mm-hmm. And guess what the other side of that is? Aren't we so grateful for the flexibility so that we can help our clients and our families with what they need? It's like it has a double meaning. Aren't we grateful for the opportunity? Aren't we grateful for the opportunity? Aren't we grateful for the flexibility? Aren't we grateful for the flexibility? As I'm trying to look at all of your eyes here. So, what did that mean last week? 60% off, first time in the history of the world. And so what did we do on the 6th and 7th? Prepared for the largest thing in the history of the world. So guess what? I didn't get my article written for the applause. Okay, well, there'll be another month for that. So whatever. And then I was gone for the weekend. I'm like, whatever. Of all companies who will understand that I didn't get my article written, it's Mary Kay. Like, well, hopefully they can put us in the next issue. I'm not going to freak out about it because our company picked us. Right. And what can you maybe take off your plate? And what can you maybe pick up for someone else? When you're taking off something off your plate, what can you maybe pick up for someone else? Because someone else's plate is like, they didn't get the Dixie kind that they should, you know, they bought the Walmart kind. And so theirs is going to spill, the gravy's falling off of theirs. What can we maybe do because of who we are in this business, that our company's been anointed, our founder was anointed, and that what can we do for someone in Mary Kay or not in Mary Kay, or in our family or in our neighborhood, or what can we do for someone else? So what are we actually literally going to take off for us, but what could we potentially pick up for someone else to honor and glorify his name during the holiday season? So yeah, I not only asked you to do what you do, I literally just asked you to do more. Like, what is that woman? Why is she doing that? I'm simply doing that because not everyone is as blessed as we are. And while I was with my girls and on this retreat this weekend with all the adults, you know, we can have all the faith in the world. We can live it, we can breathe it, we can preach it. But our attitude at the end of the day, it's our attitude at the end of the day with all of that, that really, I again believe sets us apart. Everything's always working out for me. Everything's always working out for me. Everything's always working out for me. Because we believe it. So I had a quick conversation with Maggie before this. And Maggie, could you just, your thoughts on that, and then like your spin, the Fortman spin on that?
Sure. So, well, a couple of things. So, just listening to you, Lisa, you know, I've been a little frustrated the past couple weeks because my recovery has not been going as quickly as I wanted it to. Now, listen, it's exactly on schedule from what the doctor said. Okay, so hear my heart. I'm fine. Everything is great. Like, I'm doing great. It's great, but I'm normal and I don't like being normal. So, anyhow, so Lisa and I were having this conversation because I was a little frustrated, right? And she said, well, because I'm so tired, you guys, I'm just exhausted all the time. And which is normal. That's totally normal. And Lisa said, well, how can you make some energy? And I thought, oh, okay. So I went from, I will be on this call, but no video, to I'm going to just try and do a dash out the door look so I can be on video. And I'll put my contacts in because that makes me less tired than my glasses. So I already like started to formulate, like, what could I do to give myself some more energy? Because that's what Lisa had said. Well, can you ask yourself, what can you do to give yourself some more energy? So anyway, so long story short, there are things I can and cannot do, as you can imagine, with a surgery. But the things that I can do is I can sit on the couch and text my customers. So anytime someone pops into my head, I just say, hey, I'm thinking of you. I don't always ask for a sale. I just sometimes say, hey, I'm thinking of you. I just want to wish you a happy holidays, or, you know, whatever. So my mom's been helping me with a bunch of stuff, including mailing all of my packages. And I have to put together how many grand days I had last week because it was kind of ridiculous, but I mean, in a great way. Hear my heart. But, you know, like Harper's been packaging them because I can't really do that. Mom's been mailing them. So it's kind of become this like Fortman family affair.
Yeah.
Great. And then thanks to CDS, I've been CDSing a bunch of stuff too, because sometimes that's just easier.
Yeah.
So anyhow, so it's been a great couple of weeks. And I guess what I'm trying to say is even when you don't think that you can do a lot, you still can do a lot. Like I do all of that while I'm on the couch. So like, that works pretty well. And then my mom, who's been doing so much for me, needed some help ordering some gifts for our family because she hadn't had a chance to do that. So I could do that too. I mean, whether it's Mary Kay or not, I could still help her with some of that because she could then go do something else for me instead. And so we've just kind of been doing that. So thank you, Lisa. Those are my thoughts on everything that you just shared. But I think we can do more than we think we can, even when we're frustrated that we're not doing as much as we'd like to be.
And I even said to her, you know, sometimes creating more energy isn't necessarily doing, it is actually resting. how can I create more energy doesn't necessarily mean doing. It could literally mean the resting.
Right.
Isn't that great? So you just did, Maggie, what you did is this, just those simple things like in general, when someone doesn't feel good, right? I don't feel so great today. I'll do contacts instead of glasses. That'll make me feel a little better.
Mhm.
Like you just did a couple of those simple things that literally gave you, created more energy for you. And now if you do nothing else the rest of the day, you just found a simple little thing that created energy and made you feel good. So you're just going to feel good later. So Harper comes home from school, you're just going to feel better.
Well, and I'll take a nap before she comes home from school so that I
Perfect.
do have energy when she gets home. So
Aha.
Yes. Perfect. You guys, there's also that, that Kristen Sharp says it every single month. The slow down to speed up, the slow down to speed up.
Yeah.
You do your after action review and all of that, like you're literally stepping back from every month end and going, like the after action review, whatever. And especially during Advent, especially during this hustle and bustly time of year, every year I ponder, should I go on that confirmation retreat the second weekend in December every year? This is the 4th year now. And every year I'm like, do I have time? Should I be doing that every time? And this year I had all kinds of reasons not to go. I don't even officially teach the confirmation kids this year. I got 8th graders. I didn't even officially have to go. And after my little slide into the ditch, my little ditch delay, I was like, crabby and whatever. Like I could have easily not have gone. Easily could have stayed home. I could have made up stuff. I even could have made up stuff because I did not feel like it. My head tilting. I'm like, no, that's why you have to go. That's why. So it always works out. Every year the phone goes off for 48 hours and every year nothing bad happens. And every year, something, cool will come out of it. Extra, right? Something will happen today that I wasn't expecting. Like just, and it just like puts you in a different mindset, which is what I'm giving you today, that different mindset. So Maggie, thanks for that. Thanks for that. And always know how much you're prayed for. I pray for Courage Nation family every single morning on my walk with Queen. And oftentimes I'll say it out loud to her so she knows what we're doing. I don't know. I think animals like know who their creator is. Like I think that's why they don't have a bunch of stress. I mean, they're stressed when someone might, a predator's coming after them. But, for dogs, there's not a whole lot of that on a daily basis in our area. So I think, like I pray for Courage Nation to be lifted. I pray for every single family to get what is it that they need and what is it that they desire. And God willing that they get those things that they desire and that your families are safe. And, sometimes it's specific little things like some of our family right now. Right. And I don't know. I love to do that. I love to do that for our family. And lastly, this is how I want to wrap it up. For anyone listening that might be a client or anyone who stumbles across this message eventually, because it's just live on YouTube on our channel. So could be a non-Mary Kay person stumbles across it and whatever. Someone else may be blessed by it. When I think about how blessed we are in this company and how we keep doing so well after 60 years. Mary Kay Ash created this company from being a former single mom. She created it out of tragedy. She created it out of being sick and tired of being treated poorly after working for men for so long and being the head of a different direct selling company and training men and then getting passed up for promotions, right? She created it out of a desire for a better world. She created it out of a desire for a better work environment for women. That's why she created it. And she herself said faith, family, career, because she had never worked for a company that did that. She herself said that, God, family, career. And I believe because of that, that is why our company flourishes all these years. Because it's exactly what we do. We're able to do it. Does a person have to do it? No. Are they invited to do it? Yes. I've got people in my life that aren't even Christians that I pray for them all the time, and they know I pray for them. And they don't say, no, you can't pray for me. I mean, that's the best thing that you can do for someone is pray for them. It is the best. It's not the least thing. It's the best thing. It is the best thing you can do. So I think she was anointed. I think our company's anointed. And I think our Mary Kay family is anointed. And spiritual people in my life have told me that year after year, time after time, that we're going down the right path with the right people, with the right leadership, that we're so welcoming. We're so inviting. Joby, joy of being included. I never want anyone to feel left out, whatever, like you guys know, like I'm always scanning. Are they by themselves? Do they not, they're in this group. I'm getting them in. They're coming in. We want people to feel included always to feel included. There still is the fear of missing out. I didn't create that. The world created that. People still don't want to miss out, but they know they have the joy of being included, right? So that's what I got for you today. We're making a difference. We're making a difference in our clients' lives. We're making a difference in our families' lives. We're making a difference in our neighbors' lives. We're making a difference. Maggie, like just your example of Harper and your mom, like you're helping her and she's helping you and Harper's helping you. And when you give someone the opportunity to help you, it makes them feel better. We can be Wonder Women once in a while, but we don't need to be Wonder Women every day. We can allow people in our lives to step up and help us because they want to. The kids probably want to help you wrap. They not only want to see their gifts with, right? They want to.
They helped my mom wrap yesterday and they loved it.
And then that actually gives them, it like honors them.
Mm-hmm.
It honors that person. I don't mind helping my mother with the boys for shopping every year because it honors my mom. It takes the stress off of her. And then the boys, one of them in particular named Mason, shops for his own stuff, gives it to me, and then I hand it out for someone to wrap, or I wrap it for my mother. Mom, I got a Mason gift for you that he bought for you to wrap, and I'll wrap it and then I'll bring it. Like I love doing that. One more thing, I apologize. The gift experience. We talked about this a little while back. What people are looking for is not just a gift to give someone. They want the gift to be an experience. Okay. Mm-hmm. Our kids are getting a gift experience on the 22nd. I'm not spending a lot of money on a physical gift this year. They're getting an experience gift. They just know where to be and when. They don't actually right now, they don't even know where. They just know a time. People want an experience. So when you give them a Mary Kay product of masking, of self-care, whatever, that's an experience gift that the person gets to keep using. And then they keep thinking about the person that gave it to them when they use it.
Yeah.
Right. That's what we offer. And that is a great way to remind your clients of how awesome Mary Kay products are, is it's an experience that client will use. And then or that gift receiver will always use and will always think of the gift giver. So reach out, especially now, to all the men in your lives and maybe people that are not even your clients, men that are not your clients. And maybe their wife is not your client or their girlfriend or their daughter because they don't know what to buy. Terry Mack, 25 years, still doesn't ever know what to get me. When Cece lived here, that was very helpful. And now she's not here again. I mean, still not again, still not here. And so I reminded him of something I said a few weeks ago. And then this time I had to get very detailed with it. Hopefully he'll remember. I don't know if he doesn't, whatever, I'm still going to buy it. If he doesn't, but like, I'm telling you, right? Like I have this caring, wonderful husband that buys me nice things every year and doesn't know what nice thing to buy me every year. So they just forget. So, and for them, you got plenty of time. For all the guys, you have plenty of time to reach out to them because some of them ain't even thinking about buying gifts yet.
Uh-huh.
Next Monday's the 19th. As far as they're concerned, on the 19th, they still have a week. So let's hit up the women this week, maybe poke a couple of men, and then really hit them up in the following week. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great afternoon.
Bye.
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 Bye.